to those who are in the process of loss, grief, and bereavement over the death of Mr. Gregg Weeks. Discussing a loss at length is one way to maintain a connection while moving on, which is what I seek to do here in this episode of Celebrity Death to Roll. Adjusting to life without the deceased is very important, as the people closest to the person who has died work through sadness, guilt, anger, and regret, if there are any regrets, while struggling to accept the reality of what has occurred. What memory or energy, what thought did his guardian angel bring through to comfort him in his final moments? If there was a specific sign who came through during this time, who stood out, if there were more than one memory coming through who stood out for him. It's coming in as an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini person. What was one of the things coming in as most important to him during his lifetime? Before his passing. It's coming in as judgment. The judgment of others, or the judgment that would eventually occur in the afterlife. Something about harsh judgment and being penalized, and others possibly trying to penalize him at some point, even during his life. Judgment is coming in. Heavy judgment as being something that did not escape him at all. What was one of the main factors of his success in life? His loyalty to those who he catered to, who he worked with in life in general, within the business world, the business that he partook in himself. Anything that he was doing that was work related is coming in, him giving of himself loyally and thoroughly. What would he say was one of the biggest contributors to his success as a human being? His family or friends who he considered like family, having the same emotional mindset, the same emotional goals, having someone to push and pull as far as energy and the success that came out of that, or stayed linear through all of that. Seemingly got stronger through those interactions. What was he placed in a position to learn during his lifetime? the joy of celebration, not working too hard, also setting aside time for birthdays, anniversaries, celebrations, holidays, the importance of that. What did he learn for sure in his lifetime? It's coming in as being able to say that you're confident enough to handle things. He felt like he got to the point where he learned to be confident on a continuum. Something else that's coming in is he learned about domestic bliss. He learned the joys of home in addition to the joys and success of hard work. What else was going on with him as a person? He was at the point where he wanted to share with others. A lot of generosity is coming in as for who he was. That's what's coming through the vibe. What can we learn as outsiders looking in at his life and death about how to deal with feeling down, counting our blessings, learning from any lost moments in time where we could have done this or should have done that, instead of just being hard on ourselves, just trying to implement however we're feeling into our daily lives and making our lives more purposeful in a sense in that capacity. I'm going to be doing an EVP session. If you're interested in hearing that, check the description box for more.